Hello Sagittarius, this is your extended reading. Oh, your cards from this part are so awesome. This reading is so gorgeous. I'm so energized by it, and it feels like this is the most beautiful love story ever. Because as we finish the first part in this sacred space, like this shared sacred space, I feel like this is maybe you are, meeting someone who's going to, share a house with you, share a home with you. You're going to move in together and pretty quickly, by the ways of it. But I feel like this second part is where we go inside this sacred space together. And because we start off with this Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this is a place where both of you are so secure with yourselves. You're just in your own sovereignty, right? You're just so well established with your own individuality. And this could possibly be financially, both of you have really successful careers. But it could play out in a way that I'm getting here is that there is no one, no partner is needy. There is no need for each other. There is just this wealth of abundance. Didn't I say something about this wealth of knowledge? Yeah, right? In the first part. And here is this wealth of abundance that both of you want to share with each other. But, I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles, it's almost like this desire to... There's so much desire to share, share knowledge, share communication, share truths, share abundance, share wealth, share everything that you do have, that you have conquered throughout your life, maybe possessions, maybe a home, right? But I feel like this is saying to me that both of you are so individually strong, individually very present, very aligned, very secure, very sovereign, right? Very, very well established, not needy at all. And this is where this true exchange, this true partnership comes through. And I feel like it's going to rock your world because it's how I'm just hearing it. Because okay, I'm going to do this later. So the card that came after this Nine of Pentacles was the Eight of Wands and the World card. And I feel like this, okay, so this is the fuel of your world. So this is your world and their world together. This is their influence, their energy, but it's also because you're both coming so equally balanced, so, as mirrors to each other, that I feel like because, okay, this is so gorgeous. Remember, as I was saying in the first part, that both of you are the suns in each other's lives, right? Both of you illuminate each other. I feel like here, and in a very, very big way, and in a very transformative way, in a very world shift, right? Your worlds are changing because of each other. This is so gorgeous. Your worlds are changing. Both of your worlds are changing because of each other. I feel like this is, the energy of you changing their world, and the energy of the other changing your world. Do you see what I mean? Because this, to me, these Eight Wands are just, it's the way that I'm seeing it, it's like this globe spinning so fast because of the energy that is contained here in this Eight Wands, right? It's almost like this is the fuel that is making this world, this spin, this globe spin, right? And very fast, very dynamically, very energetically, very with so much passion and lust and love also, okay? But yes, there is a lot of passion and lust, but there is a lot of love, because the two cards that followed, the World, and this is how I feel like this is your, both of your worlds changing and being shaped by your love. Because here, you know, first came this Ace of Cups and then the Two of Cups. And I feel like here is, you know, the love, your love for one another. And here you are, you know, these two very loving beings, very charismatic and very empathetic is how it's coming through. Charismatic and empathetic beings, you know, very giving beings, but very receptive, both of you, but also very energetic. There's a lot of lust and love. There's a lot of lust and love. So there's a lot of dynamic energies, you know, rocking your world, both of your worlds, right? It feels like your worlds are being reshaped by one another, and it's so potent because not only it has movement and, you know, these energies that just want to, you know, breathe and be active and just, yeah, run wild. It's how it's coming through. Here, there's so much love. You know, the love between both of you is so big, is so immense. It's just, so the way that I'm seeing right now is like, it's like this love was the core of both of your worlds separately. But now that you are in each other's worlds, this heart is growing and expanding because it's coming through both of you, right? It's almost like you're building a new world. It's almost like you're building a new world that is just based on love. It's growing from love. So I'm seeing this heart, you know, expanding to the size of this globe, right? And, you know, because both of you are channeling it individually already so potently, so beautifully, that once you meet each other, once you come into union, I feel like this is only going to grow and grow and grow and grow, right? And just take over your world. So it's not only spinning so fast because of this Eight of Wands, but it's also pulsing, I don't know how to say it. It's pulsing with love, right? This is the core of both of your worlds and, you know, this shared world. And so the two cards that came through, and it gets really passionate again, because after the Two of Cups came the Tower and the Queen of Wands. And so after this Two of Cups, immediately this Tower popped up with a message of open up the gates. And so I feel like although you are in a shared world, which could initially be a very intimate and sacred space that only the both of you are allowed to enter, right? And it feels like not very big, but it grows, right? It grows because of the love of both of you, right? You are being fed with this love, but also you are feeding this world with more and more and more love, right? And so I feel like this Tower is not coming through at all with the traditional meaning today. It's coming through with this opening up of the gates of this sacred space, right? It's almost like here, both of you were a little bit, not afraid, but just cautious of, because you have come through you know, a space where you had to both clear up a lot of clutter before you could allow someone in this sacred space of yours, right? And then once you get to know each other and exchange the energy, and you both realize that you're just the same, you're one and only, you're one essence, right? Which is love. And I feel like once you see that, I feel like the gates for your particular world, for your very intimate and shared world that is growing up so fast and so dynamically and so energetically and so full of love, I feel like you allow others in. But so, okay, so here's where I just have to be a little bit particular, because it's not that everyone is allowed into your world. I feel like it's like opening up of the gates for those with pure heart. Because, okay, so this Queen of Wands is coming through with two different messages. This is you, Sagittarius, in a way where, because you have come with, you know, well, both of your energies are influencing each other and bringing dynamic energies and passion and love and lust, right? And just, yeah. I feel like you're going to embody your fire, you're going to embody your passion, you're going to embody your desires and not be afraid to express them anymore, right? Because I feel like your guards are down. So this is one of the messages that is coming through. So the gates that are opening up, first of all, are to your own true desires. Perhaps that is also the truth that is coming out here. So you're opening the gates to your own desires, to your own, you know, passion, to your own fire to just burst through, right? Before it was a little bit contained, but once you two share this sacred and intimate space together and, you know, realize that both of your worlds are being rocked by one another with so much love and passion, and energy and dynamic energies, you know, not losing who you are individually, like just strengthening each other. I feel like you are going to realize your true power, right? Your true nature, the vital force that moves you, right? That is this power of creation that just, it's just what I'm seeing, it's like this tiny little flame that was here in your essence, in your core. It, because it's also so full of love, and it was, you know, the core of your world, although it was in the center of it very small, and now it's growing. I feel like also your fire, your inner fire, your creative power is growing, right, with your passion. And the other message that I was seeing with this Tower card also about you allowing, both of you allowing others into your world, into your loving world, right? I feel like here it's where it gets, so there's a filter. The gates are opening up, but there's a filter, because, you know, there is so much energy, so much fire, so much creative power, so much love that, you know, these are the energetic forces that are this, it's like this invisible filter that, you know, allows people in this world, right? And so opening up the gates for your true desire to be expressed, it's almost like this permission for others that have that same powerful creative force to enter your world, right? But here is more on your side. I feel like this is more you, Sagittarius. You are the one who are allowing others in, right? And so yes, perhaps because, you know, you and your partner are so aligned and, you know, in the same frequency, I feel like they are here supporting you. But I feel like this is more of your action, right? Your action, your doing, right, of opening up these gates. So let's see what the runes have to add to this message. Okay. So the rune that came through was Pluto, and Pluto is interesting because today Pluto and Mars are in they're in an intense conversation, right? They're squaring each other, which is, you know, a battling up with one another. They're just facing each other and, you know, trying to see who's stronger than another. But I feel like today here, this Pluto is talking about this process that's maybe it's starting today, you know, with this squaring, but also talking about how entering Scorpio season, which begins on the 23rd, right? We are entering a new phase, and Sagittarius, this is very new for you, right? This is like this, although the death card didn't come through, you know, you had a lot of major arcana talking about transformation and, you know, very powerful transformations. And Pluto is a planet that talks about this inner transformation that comes from very deep within you and just expresses outwards, like, you know, this phoenix rising. And I feel like there's so much passion, so much love, you know, the brightness of the sun, the illumination of the sun, you know, this cutting edge insight that is coming through from this connection, and you coming back to your sovereignty, which is allowing this fire to burst through. I feel like this is the transformation that you're about to step into, right? And because love is here, right, as we said in the first part, I feel like you're about to be reborn, right? You're about to enter this new phase of your life that is so powerful, that you're in your power with like no excuse, like untamed and wild, right? And just being unapologetic about it, right? Not being afraid to express this desire, to express all of this lust, all of this fire, all of this creativity, all of this love, right? With another, but also in a very, with another in a very sexual way. It's what I was going to say because of this Pluto, but with others in a very creative way once you allow them to enter your territory, right? Your world. And so I feel like this is talking about this transformation of your world that is so powerful, that is like something that you've never experienced in this lifetime, right? Pluto is a very slow moving planet, so it takes a long time to, you know, finalize a transformation, so, or initiate a transformation. But I feel like here it's like this is the ending, and this is, you know, your new life that is coming aboard right now, right? On board right now, coming online. I don't know. You get it, right? So, Pluto for you, your life is about to change very drastically if it's not already changing, right? As we speak. So, this is really powerful. I love it. This is beautiful. This is empowering. This is energizing. This is incredible. I hope you feel it too, Sagittarius. I hope this message was enlightening for you. Sorry about the inconvenience of the noises and stuff like that, but I really wanted to record this for you, and so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here with me. Take care. Bye.